Good morning. Welcome to our channel English Badi. Friends, in the previous video, we learnt the lesson every success story is also a story of great failures in the page 14. And now we go to the page 15. Now we learn about Wright brothers and Colonel Sanders and again about Thomas Alva Edison. Okay, now I am reading the lesson. A New York Times editorial on December 10, 1903, questioned the wisdom of the Wright brothers who were trying to invent a machine heavier than air that would fly. 1 week later, at Kitty Hawk, the Wright brothers took their famous flight. Okay, friends, now I explain it. In the year 1903, a journal, a New York Times editorial on December 10, 1903, questioned the Wright brothers' knowledge because by then they were trying to invent a machine that it would fly in the air, but the machine was heavier than air. That's why they have inquired their knowledge or they have questioned. But the Wright brothers took their flight, took their flight in at Kitty Hawk. Took means here proved. They proved their invention. They made it fly. Yes. Kitty Hawk is a place. Next paragraph. Colonel Sanders, at age 65, with a beat up car and a $100 check from Social Security, realized he had to do something. He remembered his mother's recipe and went out selling. How many doors did he have to knock on before he got his first order? It is estimated that he had knocked on more than 1,000 doors before he got his first order. How many of us quit after 3 tries, 10 tries, 100 tries, and then we say we tried as hard as we could? Okay, friends. Now, in the first paragraph, we have learnt about uh, Wright brothers and again their invention. They and now about Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders' full name Colonel Horland David Sanders. Okay, when he was at the age 65, he took a beat up car. Beat up means, this is the adjective, beat up means damaged. He took his damaged car and then he had $100 check from Social Security. Then with those, he wanted to do something, whatever. He wanted to do something. Then at the time, he remembered his mother's recipe. Took the recipe. Recipe means the list of ingredients and to prepare a instructions, list of ingredients and what is that? List of ingredients and instructions to prepare a dish. Took that and went out for selling the recipe. Friends, can you guess how many doors I had to knock on before getting the first order? It is estimated that he had to knock on more than 1,000 doors to get the first order, just for first order. But can we compare ourselves with him? How many of how many of us uh, do this? How many of us try this? Like, can we can we fit after 3 tries, 10 tries, after 100 tries? Even though we tried, what we say? We say we tried hard as we could. Want it? Next paragraph. As a young cartoonist, Walt Disney faced many rejections from newspaper editors who said he had no talent. One day, a minister at a church hired him to draw some cartoons. Disney was working out of a small mouse infested shed near the church. After seeing a small mouse, he was inspired. That was the start of Mickey Mouse. Look, friends, a young cartoonist, Walt Disney, his name Walt Disney, he faced many rejections from the newspaper editors when he went to the newspaper editors and asked for a job. They told him he had no talent. But one day, what happened? In a church, a minister asked him to draw some cartoons. Then Disney, he worked out of a small mouse infested a shed near the church. After seeing that, then he was inspired. The Mickey Mouse was world famous. It became world famous Mickey Mouse character. That was animal character. That was the start of Mickey Mouse. Successful people don't do great things, they only do small things in a great way. This is like quotation. Look, successful people, how do the successful people do? How would they become successful people? Successful people are not other than successful people don't do great things, they only do small things in a great way. Next, one day, a partially deaf 4-year-old kid came home with a note in his pocket from his teacher. Your Tommy is too stupid to learn. Get him out of the school. His mother read the note and answered, my Tommy is not stupid to learn. I will teach him myself. And the Tommy grew up to be the great Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison had only 3 months of schooling, formal schooling, and he was partially deaf. Have you understood, friends, what happened? One day, what happened when Thomas Alva Edison, now he was grown up, after he was grown up, he was Thomas Alva Edison. When he was a small kid, when he was a young boy, when he was a young child, when he went to school, his teacher scolded him, just he was partially deaf. His teacher scolded him and wrote a small piece of paper, something wrote on the small piece of paper and kept in his pocket and sent him home. Then what she wrote on the paper, he is, your Tommy is too stupid to learn. Tommy means Thomas Alva Edison. Too stupid to learn, get him out of the school. She wrote on the piece of paper and kept in his pocket and sent him home. When the boy went home, his mother saw the piece of the paper and read what was written on that. She decided to make learn herself, to teach herself. Then she said, I will teach him myself. And that Tommy grew up. Tommy, when he grew up, he was none other than Thomas Alva Edison. But Thomas Alva Edison, he is not the regular student to school. Just he went to school only 3 months. Next, Henry Ford forgot to put the reverse gear in the first car he made. Look, friends, here Henry Ford, when he made the first car, he forgot to put the reverse gear. But aren't these failures? All these are the failures of those great men. But are they called failures? Those persons, Wright brothers and Colonel Sanders and Thomas Alva Edison, didn't they fail first time? Yes, not only the first time, so many times they failed in their life to invent or to make, etc. They failed, but after trials, after many trials, they succeeded. But would they be called failures? Not at all. Then they are successful people. They are successful people. But how would they get success? Means even though they failed, they tried many times. They tried. again and again and again till they get success with their wish, strong wish, with their burning desire, with their strong desire. They wanted to succeed that. Then they tried and tried again and again till they get success. They tried, they got the success in their life. Friends, next part of the lesson we will learn in the next video. If you like